Hey guys, so today I'm going to do the Beauty and Brain stack. I saw this on YouTube this morning and I really liked it, so I thought I would do it. I think, to be honest, it's quite an old tag, so I don't really know if anyone's going to be massively interested or ever really stumble across it, but I found it interesting, so some people might. I don't know. Just also as a bit of a disclaimer at the start, I'm not doing this tag in any way because I think that I am either beautiful or really intelligent. Just putting that out there. I just like the questions. Yeah, just nothing more to it. I just liked it, so I thought I'd do it. So yeah, I guess we'll get started. So I've got the questions down here, so if I keep looking down, that's why, sorry. So the first question is, what is your favourite book? I've got like loads. I can't sort of say what my favourite book is, so I've got a bit of a selection. The last book I read, which I just loved, was The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Something that I didn't like about this, I ordered, it's silly and like petty and lame, but I ordered this online on Amazon and I specifically ordered the movie cover. Something I hate about books is when they're made into a film and then they change the cover of the book so it's like got the film characters on it. I don't know, I think it kind of like dumbs it down. That's a ridiculous thing to say because the book inside is exactly the same, but I just don't like it. I never ever in a shop would buy a book with the movie cover ever. But you know, like I said, lame, petty, and the actual book. Oh my god, I loved it so much. I just think it's adorable. There's no word for it, but it's not adorable like, oh, cutesy, cute, non-intelligent. It's really kind of, it's kind of what I like about a book. It's simply written but beautifully written. Like it's really, I like the kind of short sentence structure. I like kind of, you can read something and like pick out specific quotations that you really like. Like it's not flowery. It's just there, and I love this. Complete other side of the spectrum, I also love Sleepers. This was also made into a film. I haven't seen, so I don't know actually if this is the movie cover. May have just massively contradict everything I just said. But this book is insane. I just love it. Like, I read this in like, I'm not a very fast reader, and I read this in like, I don't know, 3 days or something, because I did nothing but just read this book. And yeah, that's a really slow reader. But yeah, I love this. It's completely different to this. This book is about some very sort of like condensed versions stories. That this basically about 4 friends in a young offenders institute, like a prison, and there's some really kind of horrible things happen to them during their time in prison, and it's about that. And well, the story is about that, but it's ultimately about kind of friendship and loyalty, and yeah, it's lovely. It's really sad, but I love it. And then I thought I just have to throw this one in as well. Again, it's quite different. It's called 19 Minutes, and this is about a young boy, I don't know, 16-ish, in a school in America. He's been bullied like his whole life, and one day he goes to school with a gun and he shoots, how many people? 10. Yeah, and it's about that. So kind of about the it's one of those books where each chapter's like different. So sometimes it's in the future, sometimes in the, not the future, sometimes in the present tense, and then sometimes in the past. And it's kind of about the build up to that event, and then in the present tense it's kind of about how that event has affected people. So some chapters are based on different people, so yeah, just read it, it's brilliant, love it. That was a really, really long answer to that question, but yeah. Question 2, favourite quotation. At the moment, the screensaver on my phone is a quotation from The Perks of Being a Wallflower, and it's a beautiful picture I found from Pinterest, obviously. And it says, "And in that moment, we were infinite." And I love that. I think it's a really, really nice sentiment, and it just kind of sums up that feeling of being really kind of content and happy and like infinite. Yeah. But my kind of ultimate favourite quotation, which I try to live by, is choose a job you love and never have to work a day in your life. And yeah, I talk a little bit more about what I do in my job in the 25 tags. 25 tags? What am I talking about? 25 things about me tag. So I'll link that down below, and you can have a look if you're interested in what I do and why I love it. Question 3, English or maths? English, straight up. Science or art? Neither. I'm not very good at art. Like I like kind of photography and like photos and things like that, but like really I like looking at other people's productions of art. I'm not very good at producing my own. Yeah, leave it at that. Science, I was never massively into science. Not against it anyway. It's okay. Yeah. Okay, science. Yeah, done. Favourite and least favourite subject at school. This depends massively at like what stage of school we're talking. So, if we're talking like GCSE time, which was like around kind of 14 to 16, then my favourite subject was English or history. Yeah. And my least favourite subject's French. I hate French. Just, I think the language is so beautiful. I am just so rubbish. Just couldn't, just not very good. If we're talking like A-levels, like kind of sixth form, college, then favourite subject, like, without a doubt, psychology. I loved it. I guess some people say that psychology is a science. So, science or art? Science? Psychology? No, I love it. I love very... What am I saying? Yeah, psychology. Favourite celeb with a brain? Darren Brown. The man is a genius. Just love him. And he's really funny. Yeah. Darren. If you could study anything, anywhere, what would it be and where? Is that it? Yeah. I don't know about where. Like, I guess if you're I just think if you're studying... No, I don't think that at all. I was going to say, I think if you're studying what you want to study, then it doesn't really matter where, but I don't believe that. You sometimes do it. Sometimes you just say stuff and you're like, where has that come from? I've never in my life thought that before. Yeah. But I don't know where specifically, but I would love to study psychology again. Yeah, like I said, I did it at sixth form and I loved it. And then at uni I studied philosophy, which I liked, but it's not kind of like, I'm really genuinely interested in psychology and in behaviour and how kind of people work and function and all of that stuff. So yeah, I would definitely like love to study psychology some more. Where am I? What's your nerdy little secret? I don't know. I don't even know if I have one. I don't really know. Sorry, I swore to move on from that one. Favourite beauty guru who you admire for more than their love of fashion or beauty, is that what it says? Yes. I would say Gracie from The Ugly Face of Beauty. I love her. I think recently she did a video on kind of self-harm, which I just loved. I think that she's so not, I didn't love it because she did a video on self-harm, but I just think that she's someone who really is using her presence, her YouTube presence, and her kind of position as someone that people, like especially young people, like watch and like value her opinion. I think she's really using that status in such a positive way, and she's really kind of reaching out to people and helping a lot of people in areas that a lot of people find it hard to seek help in. So I think she's done really, really great stuff in enabling particularly young people, young girls really, enabling them to feel like they're not alien, they're not like normal, and I think that kind of acceptance of something is the first step towards actually getting that help and actually building up that confidence to tell someone, whether it be a friend or a family member or a GP, tell someone about what's been going on with you, and get kind of moving forward with that. So yeah, Gracie from Ugly Face Beauty, she's a dream. If your channel couldn't focus on beauty or fashion, what would it be? I think maybe, like, I'm really rambling here, but I think maybe like advice and guidance, something like that. That's again linked in with what I do for my day job, so I think something like that. Yeah. Name something that you're obsessed with that some people might find weird. Alice in Wonderland. Obsessed. Anything Alice in Wonderland. I didn't include Alice's Adventures in Wonderland as one of my favourite free books earlier on, because it's not just the book that I love. Like, I'm just obsessed with the whole kind of, like, it's not the right word, but kind of franchise of it, like everything that comes with it. I love Alice. Yeah. Oh no. Outside of friends or family, name 5 people who inspire you. First up, J.K. Rowling. What a babe. I love her. Like, I think she could have very easily been in the can't speak. My favourite celebrity of a brain. She's a very close second to Darren Brown. I love Harry Potter. I love the whole concept. I love all of the movies. I love all of the books, like, so much more. And I think she's brilliant. Like, just as a person, I think she's got the right attitude. Like, the fact that she has overcome so much hardship to kind of get to where she is now, but she doesn't kind of rub it on his face in that. Do you know what I mean? She's not like, oh, started from the bottom, where are we now, kind of thing. Like, she's just humble, and I think she's amazing. If you haven't seen her speech at the 2008 Harvard graduation, YouTube it, watch it. I'll actually link it down below. It's like 20 minutes long, but it was 20 minutes well spent. So yeah, J.K. Rowling. This one's going to be really weird, but I'd probably say, like, my boss. Probably not many people will say that. He's, like, the kind of nature of the work that I do is support work. so work with people to kind of achieve their goals and overcome barriers, that kind of thing. And my boss is someone who is incredibly passionate about what he does, and he's incredibly good at what he does, and it really inspires me to do my job well. And yeah, I think he's a very inspirational person. 5 people, I've got 2 and I'm stuck. 5 people who inspire me. I'm not really someone that has like role models as such. Like, I have people who I think, wow, you're really impressive. Do they inspire? People inspire me. Russell Brand, actually, he's someone who inspires me because, again, he has he's overcome like drug addiction, all kinds of addiction really, and he has made a great success out of his life. And yeah, I find that a very inspirational thing. Not just the fact that he's now kind of famous, but the fact that he's overcome such hardship. And I think that something like overcoming addiction is one of the strongest things that someone can do. So I definitely am inspired by kind of anyone who's overcome something like that. Yeah. Can we leave it at 3? Because I'll think of people, but it might take a while, so we'll leave it at 3. J.K. Rowling, my boss, and Russell Brand. Who's your intellectual soulmate? I don't really know what this question means at all, really. So I'm gonna just say Darren Brown again. I don't know. He's I'm really interested in everything that he's interested in. I find his work utterly fascinating, and yeah, I think he's a cool guy. Answered that question very wrong, but yeah. Yeah, so that's it. That is the Beauty and Brains tag, I think. So I hope that I didn't ramble on like too much. I hope you enjoyed it, and please comment down below if you have done this tag, leave it as a video response. I'd love to see it, or if you just want to kind of write your answers down below, that would be really great. Yeah, like, subscribe, all of that jazz, and I'll see you soon.